Hi Eric. Today would be making candles day. And I'm doing this in possibly the most redneck way I can imagine. There's not really any sort of punchline to that. What I've been doing is chopping into pieces 2 old candles that I had that I just never used, so this is really the cheap man's version of it. This candle actually I made in 5th grade. We had like this colonial day, and so we did decorated punch tin lanterns and all sorts of fun things. And one of them was candles. This was the sort of candle that you dip it in, you let it cool, you dip it in again, and you mold it to whatever size shape you want. Which is actually kind of making this fun to cut through, because you can see all the different layers of where it had been dipped and cooled. I mean, you can see all the different layers. The other one had just been like a poured straight candle, which is I think what I'm going to end up doing, because this is all going to melt down to almost nothing. It's like melting down snow. I was in the middle of saying something, but I forgot what it was. Raise some maybe arguments, I suppose, for your theories of time travel, though. Because, well, time travel is just a really complicated sort of thought. Is it? Ah! Well, I have no idea where that flake went. Oh, nope, there it is. Caught on my skirt. But like that butterfly effect thing places an awful lot of importance on humans, and really, we're not that great. And also that butterfly effect, I mean, you've got your butterfly in 2000 BC. That's not very old, but whatever. And so the thing is, somebody from 3000 AD goes back and steps on that butterfly, and then alters history. Bear in mind that the year 3000 AD, that their timeline had that 2000 BC too. And people from their 3000 very well may have gone back in time and stepped on the butterfly in their timeline too. It's really just who's to say that that butterfly stepping is a one-time occurrence. I think it's just one of those things that we haven't done, so all we can do is theorize, well, what if this happened? What if that happened? And there's just not enough to, we can come up with plots and whatnot to do about it, but we don't really know how it's going to work. Okay. So now the theory is that it's going to do like melting chocolate. I'm going to heat the water inside of the hot pot. Put this tin can of candle wax in there, and it'll start to melt. The thing is that I'm not going to want this to start boiling. And I'm going to be stirring it with the only wooden dowel I have, which also happens to have a spider on the end. He's alright now, and the pregnant heifer saw it. Oh yeah, she had a cow in the sea. So to delivery cows gives me gas, and I really hate news because they're so half-assed. I can't tell if it's starting to melt down there or what. It looks really pretty in there. Can you see it? Yeah. Because there are little bits of pink ones and white ones. I don't really know what kind of scents they have, but I think they're going to, I couldn't really name them, but I think they'll mesh together well. Now, I learned this from my brother, and I'm not sure where he learned it from, but it's a sort of interesting piece of information. But he says that you have made more brain activity when you're in a coma, when you're in a near coma, than when you're watching television. I should probably wash this out, because I'm probably getting candle flakes in there. I wonder how many candle flakes it would take to actually start to get lethal if you drink it. Well, imbibed in any fashion. Ooh, it's melting. We can see little bits of melt. I have it stuck slightly off center and I'm spinning it all as this mass chunk of amorphous candle. Oh fun. Ooh, I think there's a dead bug in my water. I think I will have to wash this then. I wonder if I should actually put the candle, the little glass thing on top of something. I don't want to just leave it to like stick to the old varnish on my desk. I have a piece of paper right here. We'll just do that. My stick is complete. Alright, let's pour. Oh, that's even less than I expected to have. Alright. Oop, a little bit dripped on the side. Everybody starts to sing with me. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Don't know how to keep the piece of thingy, the piece of wick, holding up here. Because I really don't feel like sitting here for 2 hours holding it, right? Right. Well, okay, so I kind of looped the old wick over the spider pole. So that is how it is. It looks like it's going to stick, and it's going to stay up there pretty solidly, so I think that's going to do. So now I have a video to edit, and then I have work. So, cheers!